Happy Days was one of the pilots. ABC liked Love American Style, aside from the fact the show did well. They liked the idea that within a framework of an hour of that show, they could bury the pilot for another show just by introducing characters, because every episode had different characters. So one of them was Happy Days, and Norman Gimbel and I don't think we wrote the song yet. I think I just scored that episode. Then we did a pilot for Happy Days. We wrote the song, and they decided to shelve it. They didn't think the 50s needed to be revisited yet on television. It wasn't until George Lucas did American Graffiti that they decided to release the show. And American Graffiti used Rock Around the Clock as its theme. So when it came to the series of Happy Days, they used Rock Around the Clock just because they could, and it connoted the 50s, you know. We wrote the song called Happy Days, which they asked us to write a song, Tom Miller and Eddie Milkis, that sounded like a 50s hit. That you'd hear that song and say, "Oh, what is that song? I remember that song, but it's a new song." And one that spoke about this show and this cast of characters. But when it came on the air, they didn't use it. They used it as an end title because they wanted to go with Rock Around the Clock. Into the second year, the show it was picked up, and it was sort of successful, but not in a major way. And at the beginning of the second year, they started to get a lot of cards about Fonzie, about letters, and people were writing in and calling. We love Fonzie, we love the Fonz. Anyway, they decided to change the show around. It was originally a film show. They decided to do it as a live tape show, a live 4-camera tape show. It's one of the first, I guess. And with a live audience, and feature Fonzie more than Ronnie Howard, you know. And at the same time, we might as well use the theme song we have. We have Nothing to Lose. We're revamping them. Well, it all broke open at that point. The show became a hit. The song became a hit. The record became a hit. And it led to a lot of other things, including some pilots that didn't get beyond that. I mean, I don't know if you know, we also made the Ralph and Potsy show, featuring Anson Williams. That didn't go beyond that. We made Mrs. Blansky's Beauties. We made the Pinky Tuscadero show. These are all offshoots of Happy Days. Pinky Tuscadero came in as a love interest for the Fonz, and I think they used her. They did. Mrs. Blansky's Beauties, which took place in Las Vegas. I don't remember why anymore, but it did. But these are all offshoots of Happy Days. I mentioned that they use Rock Around the Clock. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock, 4 o'clock. So Norman Gimbel and I talked about what the lyric could be before he wrote it, before I wrote the music. And I remember he said maybe it should be kind of like a laundry list of ideas. So instead of 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock, he came up with Monday, Tuesday, Happy Days, Wednesday, Thursday. It was really an offshoot of it, you know, using the same simplistic form as 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, rock, Monday, Tuesday, Happy Days. So that was the concept of the lyric, to list all the songs about Happy Days. Saturday, what a day, rockin' all week with you, you know. That was a basic thing that it came from.